have any head time. So, lucky first viewer. Okay. Okay, collective, collective. First of all, no, not collective. Hell nah. Hell nah. I ain't accepting no request neither. Hell nah. Wanna know why? Because every time I let somebody up in the live, y'all do some weird stuff and it gets me flagged. And I'm not getting flagged for y'all. Come on now. I'm smarter than that. I'm smarter than that. So, happy new moon in Taurus. Like, nah. Happy new moon in Taurus. I hope you're like focused on your money, focused on your coin, focused on your bag. I hope you're like setting practical plans to get to the bag. New moon is all about we're setting new intention to usher in new energy. You feel me? And you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus, but they ruled on money, they ruled on bling bling. You feel me? So I hope you've been focused on your bling bling, focused on your money, focus on elevating your money, focus on elevating them zeros, adding them zeros to the bank account. You feel me? On top of that, I hope you've been focused on taking care of yourself, prioritizing your health, pouring into you. I hope you've been prioritizing feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Because if you haven't, you might want to start today. Okay? I'm not letting nobody into my live. Y'all are not going to get me flagged. You can blame the last people doing crazy shit. So we're happy new moon in Taurus. We're just gonna go straight Aries to Pisces. I might do a collective spread if I feel like it. I've been doing readings nonstop, nonstop, nonstop. And I know this gonna be over an hour live. I already know this live is gonna be long as hell. So I'm gonna post it on YouTube. It is gonna be timestamped. You can look for your sign. If you know your sun, your moon, your rising, look for that too. There's messages in every single thing being communicated. I am a vessel through source. Source is using me to get the messages out to y'all. Let's get it. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Go get the water. Mm-hmm. For those of y'all who do not know, water, it keeps things flowing. It keeps the information flowing. It keeps the messages coming in and flowing. It helps me stay on track with what I'm communicating. So if you haven't already, go drink you some water. Water makes me sweat, makes me harder, makes me lose my breath, makes me water. You feel me? Hey, some of y'all may getting a little hot and heavy. You feel me? Y'all might be getting a little hot and heavy. You know what I mean? Aries. We're gonna start with you. What it do? All right, for today. I'm just, I'm stalling, I'm procrastinating because I'm like, damn, this is about to be a longer video. Okay, anyways, Aries. Aries, I see you conjuring up some type of courage to start setting clear boundaries. You're like just being more courageous, going after things. You know, there are moments where you have to put up a fight, and still you do that. Um, I see it being challenging. I see you facing challenges, but yet you're still resilient. You keep going because of this courage and this strength that you conjured up. Um, like I can see you being focused and just going after everything that you need to go after. And for that, I am feeling like you will be rewarded. I'm only doing three pre-shuffles for each sign, okay, guys, just to keep this going. Your finances are definitely going to be improving. I could be talking to some single parents. Some people who feel like they are doing all the work here, maybe you have multiple jobs, um, but yet you're still practical with everything. You make sure to keep a healthy balance between it all. Um, and I feel like your children, to the parents I'm speaking to, like they appreciate you, they recognize your hard work. Um, and like yeah, you still balance it all. You're still like a loving parent. You don't let the challenges that you're facing get in the way of you being a good parent. But your finances could be improving. You could be taking on more jobs. Again, somehow, some way, you just find the courage and the strength to keep going forward. Yeah, you just got a lot on your plate right now, Aries. You got a lot that you're juggling. You got a lot that you're prioritizing and managing right now, and it could become overwhelming. You may need to reevaluate all that you have on your plate right now. What do we have for Aries? Look at that. Look at God. We got the Hierophant. Hi. We have the Hierophant. So I do see some type of like you could be becoming more religious, maybe going to church more. I do see you connecting with people who share the same like values and excuse me, traditions as you, or you're just stepping into more truth and wisdom, more worldwide truth and wisdom. But I am picking up Taurus, so a Taurus could be significant for you, but there could be some type of long-term commitment coming in. I do see an investment. If this is a romantic commitment, I see this person wanting to invest in you, and you actually seeing results from this investment. Hi. Thank you for checking in on me. Come get a reading. It'll be free for a first-time customer. Um, um, we'll have to talk. We'll have to discuss that. But yeah, I do feel like this could be a marriage that you or the other person could have contemplated leaving behind, but still someone's in it because of the investment, the time and money invested. You guys can have, share the same cultural background or belief. If it's not pertaining to a marriage or a relationship, though, I am just seeing you invest more into your belief. Um, invest more into learning about what you've been conditioned to believe. Um, Children could be significant, like I said earlier, but I mostly just see like with this individual who you could be committed to. You guys could have known each other since you were children. You could feel like you're holding on to something because of how long you've been invested in it, and you could be just contemplating moving forward or leaving it behind, gaining your own independence. I do see some type of transition or move here. Still seeing like you leave something you were invested in behind and move on. Um, yeah, Aries, I see you leaving a marriage. Like I see y'all separating. I don't see heartbreak. I just see leaving something behind. If that's not the case, I just see you going on a really long trip. Someone's taking a trip. Um, I feel like you want to end this Aries. There's stagnation. It's not going anywhere. There's no change. Like there's no change, positive change within the relationship or between the two of you, or like even individually. And I just see you being very focused and driven to get what you want. Maybe you guys aren't even sleeping together. That could be physically, or like you're not even sharing the same room or bedroom. You could be like stuck in your head about this, just like overly stressed. Um, and having sleepless nights because you're just thinking about this way too much. Um, there is a new there is a new beginning being forged, a new passionate beginning. Going after your desires. A new opportunity is here. Okay. It could just be you guys being physically intimate. Things are gonna be moving at a rapid rate, y'all. So prepare yourself. You could be receiving communication in the next 8 days. Um, Again, I'm picking up a trip or some type of travel. I don't know if there's somebody you've been connecting with outside of this commitment, but there's traveling here and fast, rapid movement, of some type of communication. Uh, I also feel like there could be some type of blocked communication, or this communication could just cause challenges, Aries. I feel like I'm not even here. Taurus. Taurus, I see y'all stacking your money, or saving your money, or being more intentional about how you spend your time, money, and energy. Just taking control of your finances. There could be someone trying to be in control of you. Perhaps you've been controlling your emotions. Someone could drink a lot. That is good for you. Amen, sister. Um, yeah, just being more emotionally balanced. Could be stepping into a leadership position. I see you working on being empathetic, or just managing your emotions better, regulating your emotions better. Yeah, being in control of your emotions. There could be people trying to like tempt you into fighting or bickering. There could be some type of competition or rivalry. People who want to defeat you or cause you to come out of character. Maybe this is at work. Yeah, you're gonna have to make head over heart decisions. Be logical about this. When it comes to deciding how to act with competitors or people who are being sneaky and deceptive towards you, could even be gossiping. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? And happy Taurus season, by the way. I believe it's still Taurus season. Okay. So there could be like a lot of giving and not receiving in return. I feel like someone could be trying to hold um the things that they've done for you over your head. King of Wands is here and a King of Swords is here. So um again, I'm picking up this could be you showing up as both the King of Wands and the King of Swords. But um you're in this, like, you're very focused. You're thinking logically. You're not really distracted by anything right now. Um I feel like there could be a leader above you who is doing this, like holding things over your head or trying to have some type of um, dominion over you. Um, if this is a same-sex relationship, we got the two of cups here. That's why I say this could be a same-sex relationship. Um, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be a friendship. I just feel like there's unequal reciprocity. One person's giving more to the other. Um, a cancer could be significant, or cancer season could be significant. But I just see you making head over heart decisions. You're being truthful, you're being honest, you're being logical and strategical. You could be trying to move into a leadership position. Maybe that's why this individual is acting weird towards you. Maybe they're intimidated about you trying to move up and they want to keep you below them. But still, I see positive forward movement for you here. I see you stepping into your willpower, becoming more focused about the direction you want to move in, and taking control. You're just taking control of the situation. Now, this may not be a same sex situation. This could be two dudes fighting over the same girl. Taurus, I see you getting a girl. Or dude, whatever, whichever one, whichever one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Someone could have have two people that they're trying to decide between. Um, I don't know what I'm picking up on Taurus. Y'all have me confused. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so fucking confused, Taurus. Ultimately, I see you just moving forward. You could be deciding to get a new car. Maybe you're deciding to move in general. There's travel here. You could be traveling away from a job or a friend or lover that feels like they have dominion over you because they've helped you out financially. Um, yeah, perhaps like you owe this person, or there's this person that owes you and they're trying to like tarnish your name because they owe you, but I don't know, it's just really weird. It's like I'm getting jealous energy here, but bros, like mad that someone's dick is bigger. I don't know. Excuse me, TikTok. I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, that's what I got for you, Taurus. Just remain disciplined. You may be feeling stagnant, or maybe getting out of this stagnancy, but just remain disciplined and keep going. You could be facing some type of boredom during this time, but I do see things like resolving itself for you here. Gemini. Gemini, I see you walking away from someone or someone's walking away from you, but like it's like you're still trying to take control of the situation. Y'all can be addicted to one another, but it's like you're still trying to take control of the situation because there's imbalance between the two of you. But yeah, you either walked away from something you were emotionally invested in, or someone walked away from a connection with you, even though they were emotionally invested. And whoever did the walking away, whoever walked away, the person who got walked away from is the one trying to take control and hold on to, and they're not allowing like things to happen divinely. Um, Balance is here, that things are being balanced out for you, Taurus, or for this situation, as your guides are asking you to be patient. Just step into your purpose, focus on you. Um, if you feel like you've hit rock bottom, I see things going up. I don't see it getting any worse than what it could already be. Um, you need to just rely on your spirit team, communicate with your spirit team and your angels. You could be needing to save your money. I see you're taking control of your finances. Could be dealing with like scarcity. Um, I just see some type of like painful ending or loss that you're dealing with, and you're trying to keep it together, but it's falling apart. And dude, yeah, she need help. She won't. She I don't know. I don't know. Help her, cause she's talking. And it's why I let people on my live, cause they don't even be talking about that. They actually get on here doing that, and it flags my page, and then I can't go live anymore. I literally can't go live on Instagram for that reason. So I guess you can talk all that in the chat, but yo. Sorry, Gemini. Anyways, like I was saying, Gemini, maybe someone's trying to sabotage you because those people are trying to sabotage this life. Anyways, I just see you just saving your money so you can get yourself out of a rut. I see you trying to take control of the situation. Devon, thank you for being so lit. And um, yeah, Gemini, you're becoming more clear-minded about the people you're surrounding yourself around, who's worth like saving a connection with and who isn't. I'm also picking up third parties though. There could have been third parties involved in a connection. Or there's just some overindulgence in partying, alcohol, what have you. What do you have in Gemini? There's like a tower moment being avoided here. Um, there's like a tower moment being avoided here. It's like you're trying to avoid some type of change due to like fear of the unknown or fear of like your reality flipping and not being the same anymore. Capricorn could be significant with the devil card. You could be needing to, reassess some destructive habits or behaviors. Maybe you're dealing with some type of addiction or even obsession. But there needs to be some shadow work here, or this is the person you're dealing with. There's toxicity, is what I'm saying, Gemini. I do see you receiving some type of help, someone being generous with you. I do see equal giving and exchange. Someone's finances may not be the best. I do see like a feminine earth sign dealing with some work home conflict or needing to dive deeper into self care. Um, but it's like I'm just seeing someone working towards being financially independent. Um, Gemini, whatever this changes, like the mental like experience that you're delaying, it's if you would just allow it to happen, things would be so much better off. Like you're burnt out because this change hasn't happened yet, and I feel like it was supposed to, but it's like you're hindering it. You've just been there's no direction. Someone's just being impulsive. I'm also seeing here too, like someone can have multiple people giving to them or managing different ways that they're giving to others. Someone could be like giving way too much to others and needing to balance who they give themselves to, whether that be energetically or who they're giving to financially. Um, I do see you trying to save a connection between you and this feminine, or I see this feminine saving money. I don't know if this is like a partner of some sort, or Gemini, this could be you. Maybe you're just trying to save money because your finances aren't looking the way that you like them to. You could be working towards financial independence. Um, it's like you guys are gonna have to work together. I see you guys working together actually. You guys are gonna end up working together. I can't right now. I'm sorry, I just got lost in the sauce. I see hard work here. I see you guys I see you doing the inner work. You could be working hard on yourself or just mastering some type of skill here. Um, I see wealth and abundance. Like I see you getting over some type of hump, Gemini. It's just gonna take you allowing some type of change to happen. It's gonna rock your world. It's gonna flip your whole world upside down. And it's gonna be scary, but it's gonna be necessary. Um, there's just like repetitive cycles here. I just see you repeating the same cycles. Um, could be due to the people you're around. You could be also formulating new relationships, new friendships. You could be collaborating more, stepping more into your creativity. I see you being more in control of your emotions, though. I see you balancing and regulating your emotions better. You do have a wish fulfillment coming in. Whatever your desires are, you're gonna get them. Like I said, it's only up from here. Yeah, you're finding out ways to get what you want. You're gonna get it. Gemini, you're gonna get it. Everything's gonna work out for you. Don't even worry about whatever you're facing right now. I'm just gonna say, go with the flow. Go with the flow. Hey, what it do? What's up? What's up? All right, Cancers. Cancers. There could be someone watching you. Like there could be someone all up in your grill. They could be pocket watching. They could be like, oh, it's that Lotto song. Like, oh, she all that. Oh my God, she can see all that in a bag of chips. Like, there is someone who is just like watching you get the things that you want. They're wondering how you're getting it. Yeah, you gotta check dignity. Check me out. But yeah, like someone who needs to worry about themselves and do the inner work, they are literally watching your every move, Cancer. Golly. You could have this person blocked. It's like they don't even know what all you've been through to get the things that you want. But for a minute now. But yeah, Cancer, dude, I think just focusing on yourself. You should be tapping into like some type of inner wisdom. You're just spending time in isolation, meditation. You just focus on yourself and you're setting clear boundaries. You're blocking out anyone that doesn't align with what you're going towards. You feel me? You could be manifesting a new relationship or just like tapping more into your intuition in general, loving on yourself more. But I see this like opening up space for new love, regardless. Maybe there's like a marriage proposal, or you could be learning about a child. Congratulations. Maybe that's a cancer. That's a judgment card. So you're like going through this new awakening, this new phase of life, this rebirth. You're letting bygones be bygones. You could be getting a new job, or I just see someone wanting to work something out. Perhaps this is someone you already know who's becoming. Yeah, your finances, they may not even be bad, but maybe you just want them to be in a specific that like you want your finances to be a specific way. You want them to look a specific way. I see you hustling more though. I see you working a lot. And just tapping into your self worth. Virgo could be significant. Um, like there's a certain lifestyle that you want to live, and you're just getting the finances to do that. We have the Knight of Wands. It did show up reversed though, so you're experiencing some delays. Maybe you're getting a bit angry or frustrated when it comes to some type of project that you're passionate about. I'm just hearing like you need to slow down, just reevaluate how you're going about bringing this project to life. Um, and just take your time. Like I don't, there's no rush to anything. I feel like you're trying to rush things and take control and take matters into your own hands. But like, let the divine orchestrate things for you. You do have some type of generous person coming in, some type of um, help you're going to be receiving here. I'm also picking up Cancer. There could be someone keeping you dependent upon them financially, but they're not committed to you. They're not committed to you. I've been making it for a few years now. I don't know if I already answered that. My fault. You guys could be of different cultural backgrounds or ethnicities. One of you could be spiritual or religious, while the other isn't. But I just see someone trying to take matters into their own hands when that's not their place. And it's because there's like an imbalance with how things are coming in for them. This I feel like this is your cancer. I really do. I see you trying to avoid any type of competition or disagreements and conflict. I see you disrespecting everyone and their stances. Um, you're going through some type of like the phase that you're in life. It has yet to be completed. Like there's something you're not seeing clearly. Um, Oh no no no, this isn't true. This is someone in your energy. This is someone wanting to come towards you for closure. They don't want to upset you. I feel like this person who's trying to keep you dependent upon them, Cancer, like you could be doing your own thing. They're trying to like manipulate the situation to work out in their favor so that they can keep you. Um, but essentially, I see you putting in all the work to make this relationship happen, and they're not really doing anything except scattering their energy and giving to like all these other people. Now they want to come in for closure, but I don't think they're gonna even get it. They don't want to argue or anything, but I do see you being very successful and wealthy with the Ten of Pentacles here, and that's why they're wanting to come in. You created some type of security and wealth for yourself. Yeah, it's through whatever you do for work, you're putting in that hard work. You're like creating some type of independence for yourself here. Yeah, Cancer. Sagittarius, Taurus. Uh, I'm also picking up Aquarius and a little bit of Capricorn. All right, Leo. Leo. Um, Work could be whatever you do for work or to make money. It could be very strenuous. It could be very overwhelming. I feel like you're tired. I feel like you're. I mean, you still going. You still, you know, pushing through. But like, I don't know. You get tired at times. If you want to just rest, I feel like you continue to go though. You keep this like space to you. You could even be setting some boundaries during this time or needing to. You could be returning, someone could be returning to you that you have blocked, to make amends. Maybe they feel like they have some type of unfinished business with you, but someone could be returning back to you. There could be some type of fear of change. Yeah, they're definitely in their head. They do feel like you've moved on, you let them go. You've released this individual, but they're in like this deep regret, they're in fear. They want to reach out, they want to apologize, but they maybe they're blocked and they can't reach you, and you just moved on. You're not even hurt anymore. You just let it go. We got the Queen of Pentacles. You could be a single mom, single father. Maybe you feel like all this responsibility is on you. You could be taking up more jobs than one. Um, but like you just have all this responsibility to take care of yourself or your family. You keep doing it all alone, but somehow you make it work. I do see you hustling though. Like I said, you could be taking up multiple jobs. You're not settling though. You're going for whatever you want. I do feel like you want to live like a luxurious lifestyle, so that's why you got all these jobs so that you can live the life you want to live. There's some type of let's see, Hierophant in reverse. You're finding out that someone you thought had the same belief systems as you. Maybe you guys just it's like oil and water. Things don't you guys aren't mixing well. Um, one of you guys could be religious or spiritual while the other one isn't, or one's religious, one's spiritual. You guys could come from different ethnic backgrounds or cultural backgrounds. Um, yeah, someone fell out of love. There's like um, unreciprocated love here, unrequited love. Um, I just feel like someone's trying to hold on to you. Maybe you guys are in a committed relationship. You have to exit this relationship, and it's like this person is trying to guilt trip you or make you feel as though they can't go on, you can't move on without them. Um, I feel like someone too, Leo, is overindulging in drugs and alcohol, excuse me, GPA. We love TikTok, I love TikTok. Um, and it's like it's a difficult decision you have to make if you want to stay in this or not. Essentially, I see you rejecting this though and going after your Ten of Cups. Um, I see you disconnecting from it, and this is going to be after deep meditation and contemplation. But essentially, you're going to walk away from it, and you could be reconciling with someone you already know, or you're just following your heart. You're following like your desires from when you were a child. Um, and you're just going after your Ten of Cups. You're going after like what makes you 100% happy. You could be feeling nostalgic during this time too, Leo. I feel like you're sticking to what you're familiar to. Um, with that don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the rivers and the lakes that you see. I know that you're gonna have it your way. I'm loving it all, but I think you're moving too fast. Yeah, that could have been what just happened with this relationship, and now you're just like, okay, let me just stick to what I know. Let me calm down. And I feel like this could, reconnect you with someone you used to know or someone that you've known since childhood, and it's just gonna bring some of you could have had a missed opportunity with, or someone who feels like they had a missed opportunity with you. Y'all gonna end up having a Ten of Cups together. But yeah, you gotta learn this lesson. You gotta break this cycle with this person and learn this lesson before you can move into that good fortune of the Ten of Cups. But it is you, so you're gonna play. I know that you're gonna have it your way, nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. Hey, hey, hey. Mm. Okay, let me drink some water. We're almost halfway through. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, if you're facing the legal systems or any legalities, I see things working out in your favor. I see things balancing out for you. You're moving into a cycle of good fortune and good favor, good karma. It's just a good cycle for you. So it's time for new experiences. But yeah, things are being balanced out for you. Things are being made fair and equal. You could have dealt with like a player or someone who they're really insecure, but because they're so insecure, they would project as if they weren't, and they would go be around all these people, being reckless and impulsive, not really having consideration for consequences. Libra, Leo, Aries, and Sag to be significant. Um, yeah, I just see like you've taken the time to heal parts of yourself that needed to be corrected. You've taken time to free yourself from addictions and attachments and, um, you know, um, just toxicity and, excuse me, just the dark parts of yourself. You feel me? I see you did that work, and because of that, you're being rewarded. What do we have for Virgo? So definitely walking away from something that you could have been emotionally involved in or invested in. You're leaving it behind, abandoning it. This could have just brought disappointment. It could have brought like dissatisfaction. Perhaps you thought it would bring happiness, but it actually just made you unhappy. It was like an empty cup. Like this wasn't a real relationship. Yeah, it was toxic. This person could have been a Capricorn, or just dealt with like addictions and was very sexual. Could have like just had destructive habits and behavior, and just they were codependent upon you and you upon them, and it was just time to walk away and disconnect. Um, you could have waited. You could have held off walking away from this individual. Um, I feel like you were panicking. You didn't want to make the wrong decision. You didn't want to be too reckless or impulsive with your decision to walk away. But I feel like this person was reckless and impulsive with their decisions to not commit and to be in everyone else's space. Um, you nurtured this connection, you nurtured this person, you provided this person with healing, and that's probably what they were codependent upon. But you're just very compassionate, and now you're being guided to reassert that energy to yourself. This could have messed with your confidence. Another woman or another person could have been involved because we do have a Queen of Wands in reverse. Could have been a trio foe. But yeah, I do feel like this just messed with your confidence, and I'm also picking up too. Whoever this person was entertaining, it left those people jealous for some reason, jealous of you. But you're still just doing the healing. You could be tapping more into your spirituality. Again, I see good fortune here. I see you tapping into your purpose and having more faith. You could even be becoming a star or have star-like qualities to you. Aquarius, Capricorn could be significant here. But yeah, you have a lot of priorities and responsibilities that you're balancing out for yourself right now. Um, you could be going through a repetitive cycle for that reason. Like maybe you could maybe be being asked to reprioritize some of the things in your life. That way you have a healthy balance between work and life in general. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, Jalen. Libra. There's some type of apology coming through. It is to keep you in a loop. It's to keep you in some type of repetitive cycle, Libra. This person is manifesting you. Outside of an apology from this person, I do see you manifesting someone else. You could have like a secret admirer here, Libra. You're definitely tapping into your creativity. You could have been spending a lot of time alone or in isolation, just doing some soul searching. I do see someone at a distance from you manifesting you, though, Libra. Aries could be significant, Virgo could be significant. But yeah, just tapping into your confidence and utilizing whatever skills you have to manifest for yourself. Now, someone could have been out here. They could have been in these streets. They could have been scattering their energy everywhere. I am picking up like delays and maybe even some frustrations here. You know, you could be there's too many seeds being planted. Like you need to be more intentional with what you're trying to manifest for yourself. Last two shuffle, yeah, you're taking a leap of faith to go towards something. Like you're trusting in yourself, you're trusting in the divine, you're very optimistic about what you're bringing into fruition for yourself. What do you have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? First card. Oh, I keep pulling the Hierophant in reverse. So maybe you're having a change of heart when it comes to religion or the beliefs that you have about religion and spirituality. A Taurus could be significant. You could be connecting with someone who doesn't share the same beliefs, morals, ethics as you. Y'all could have different cultural or ethnic backgrounds. I do feel like this is a commitment, marriage, partnership that you've been contemplating on ending, but there's like a fear of change. There's this stagnation between the two of you. Taurus or Scorpio could be significant. And there are secrets here too. Um, I feel like there's secrets or illusions. There's things that you don't know about. You could be having dreams about it though. Um, a lot of passionate, like a lot of fire sign energy. So there's action, there's passion. Um, I feel like you're gonna build up the courage to set boundaries with this individual, to have a conversation with this individual. It is going to shake up the home. It is going to shake up the foundation between the two of you, but you're trusting yourself. And it could even be a bit challenging. Maybe you have to be very defensive But I do feel like you're protected and you are maintaining some type of control over the situation, Libra. Um, you're just going after whatever inspires you. You're trusting yourself. I am picking up some type of conflict within the home or within a community. Perhaps like the communication between you and this partner haven't been the best, but like you're finding the courage to just lay the cards out on the table and be honest. I see you just being resilient and just going for it, and essentially you're just going to let someone know that you're bored within a relationship, or they're gonna let you know they're bored, and that they feel like there's stagnancy or like there's no forward movement. Um, Now could this could really shifting within the relationship. It could um, bring you guys closer together. I'm also picking up for some of you Libra. You could leave this to do something new. You could end up finding out that you have a secret admirer out there or a suitor out there that's more in alignment with you. So yeah, I say follow your heart. I say don't string someone along if you fell out of love. Um, so I got for you, Libra. Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like it's just been work. Like that's all. Like I feel like you've just been working. Things have been very slow moving for you. Maybe you're having a little bit of fun, but you're working more than you're having fun. And you're very responsible. I'll give you that, Scorpio. You could be having like a desire to learn more, tap into more information. Like you could also be having new ideas here too, or new ways of thinking. So like if things have been very slow at work, like maybe you're coming up with new ideas to move things along a little faster. I see some type of completion here. I see you accomplishing some goal of yours. I see you celebrating. You could even be like gaining some type of worldwide recognition or traveling. Yeah, there's some type of communication here. Maybe you're receiving communication online from someone. This could involve you traveling somewhere. But like a new idea is planted, and you are going to act upon this idea, and it's going to bring success. There's communication here. I see you getting some type of insight um, or clarity. Someone could be traveling for surgery or a doctor's visit. Okay, Scorpio. So whatever this is, you're meditating heavily on it. Whatever this opportunity is to travel or whatever this communication is through the web or online. Hi. I see you really meditating on it and contemplating it heavily, but I see you acting upon it. Let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? You don't want to be reckless. I see that's why like you're holding back from making a decision. You just want to make sure you don't make a bad choice. You want to make sure this is a well calculated risk. Yeah, two of swords here. Um, this is a difficult decision. Maybe you're being asked to move overseas. You're weighing your options. You have yet to make a decision. You just don't want to be heartbroken. You don't want to enter something that's going to be chaotic and competitive, and you're just taking time before you make some kind of decision. Yeah, you're stuck. You're feeling stuck. You don't know what to do. You know you want change, but you just don't want to take 10 steps backwards. You feel me? But you're bored as fuck. Like you're just like, I need something to happen. I need to experience some change. I see you trusting your intuition. Whatever you're feeling inspired by, I feel like you'll be acting upon that. You could be feeling very lonely. Like maybe you don't even have anyone to get advice from right now. You just feel very withdrawn and you don't know what to do. You could be by yourself. Um, I just feel like you're left to your own devices and you're just like so uncertain of what to do and what direction to go in. You don't want to cause imbalance. You don't want to mess up, you want to make sure you stay on the good path, on the right path, and you feel like if you don't think about this deep or hard enough, it will mess up, how far you came. Um, I say go for it. I say go for it. The answer is yes. It's gonna bring in good luck. Good karma. It's gonna put you closer towards your destiny. You're gonna have some ups and downs, yes, but it's all gonna be worth it in the end. You can trust this. Um, you can trust the time and energy you're gonna invest in this. You will see some type of result. And yeah, here we go. Like I said, it's about the travel recognition. You're having fun. You're gonna start having fun. You just gonna go for it. You just go for it. Cancer season could be significant. 21 days could be significant. But yeah, this could be a job opportunity. I just see you going for it. It's going to bring in wealth. It's going to bring in long-term success, long-term wealth, and security. You're going to start having fun. You're going to start celebrating your life more, enjoying life, being grateful for life. You're going to start seeing more movement, more forward movement. You just go for it. Take the move. Take the job. Scorpio, that's it. Sag, Saggy Waggy, Sag, I feel like you can have an overbearing boss, or you can have a boss that's chaotic and domineering. They're not really like at work. Like, they're not really, maybe they're not at work, but they're just bossy. Like, I don't know. You could also like work with someone who's very bossy, like you're in a team setting or building something with someone who's very bossy. Ooh, is someone doing some shit behind y'all's back and getting away with it? There's some type of deception and trickery, yo. Maybe there's gossip. Be careful. I feel like someone could be trying to take credit for your work badge, or someone's just trying to like snake you in a way. Yeah, they're going by any means trying to snake you. Um, I feel like they're trying to make work harder for you, Sagittarius. They're trying to make your life harder. They're trying to weaken you. They're trying to make you lose faith or courage, make you insecure. Yeah, this person is very prideful. They want you to struggle. Could be a Leo doing this. What do we have for Sag? What do we have for Sag, please? What the hell? It's a very moody, sassy, um, emotionally manipulative person. Okay. Um, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be significant. I do feel like this could be a boss or someone going to the boss to like spread lies about you or say that you did something you didn't, and now the boss is fucking with you. Yeah, you cannot trust this individual. This person is insecure. Um, you know, I feel like you inspire this individual. They take your ideas and run with it because they're not creative. Yeah, it's because you could have rejected this person or made them feel rejected. You had withdrawn from them. You were very disconnected. But like you gotta be in every you at work. You just working. Why you gotta be connected to them? Sad, please. I don't know what this person. I don't know what's wrong with this person. But I just you go to work to work. That's what I'm picking up here. Like you're not even worried about competition. You're not worried about like you just doing you. You just letting everyone do them. You're respecting everyone and how they work and what they do. This person is trying to cause conflict for you. They're in competition with you because they're intimidated by your work. Yeah, it could be a partner, someone like that you were in a team with or partnered up with for work. Like I said, you trusted this individual. Now, if this is in terms of work and this is love, Sag, I just feel like you can't trust this partner. Like you're sleeping with the enemy. I'm sorry. This person is taking credit for your work, bro. I told you, you guys aren't aligned. There's misalignment and disharmony within the group setting here, or someone's connecting with you because of a status you hold. But yeah, there's conflict here. You know, a lack of teamwork. You guys aren't really working together. Someone's taking credit for the efforts that you've been putting in. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was not supposed to do that. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, they can get their size. You don't even gotta worry about it. Like I said, you're a leader. You have ideas. You to me, you're supposed to be running your own business. You're showing up at the King of Wands, so you're showing up in your reading. But your work is going to speak for itself, so it doesn't even really matter. We do have the Justice and Reverse card here, so they are going to be experiencing some type of punishment. Um, but yeah, this person came to you as if like you could trust them, and they were very charming. Um, like they got you to trust them in a way with some type of charm or good looks, but really it was to manipulate you and to take credit for some type of status you hold or some type of work you put in. Um, like I said, you the boss. You could end up becoming the boss, but there is a boss that is listening to someone who's been working alongside you, and they're causing some type of like strife or burdens for you. They're making your life harder and putting more responsibility or um, adding to your load. And yeah, because of this injustice and no one's taking accountability, the divine is about to step in. And yeah, someone's gonna end up losing their job or losing their position for fucking with you, guys. And you're gonna end up being in the position that runs things. Alrighty, Heidi. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. So I see you, there could have been some type of sacrifice you had to make, but I see you taking time to just pause and surrender to things happening in your life. You're putting your back against the wall to see a picture more clearly, and gain a new perspective on life so you can view things a little differently. Whatever you've been, you could be needing to view the things that you've been investing in differently. But I do see you getting some type of results that you've been working hard to see, working hard. Hi, been working really hard on seeing results for. Oh shit, Cap. So we got some empresses in here, maybe some emperors, but someone's very fertile or they're expecting. Congratulations to my team, expecting Cap. But I just see you nurturing yourself. You're in your feminine energy, so you're just loving on you. You're experiencing growth, um, and abundance, and I just see you being in a good energy. Cass, what the hell? Okay, period. And this is just after releasing anything not serving you, gaining deeper insight on your own circumstances and reality here. Hell yeah. What kind of big cap energy? Big cap energy. What? So we got the Empress. Some of y'all is the Emperor. Some of y'all is the boss. But we got abundance. We got success. We have victory here. We have public recognition here. I mean, you're attractive and you're attracting. Okay, Cap? Like it there. One more pre-shuffle. One more pre-shuffle. Okay, now this could be like You could have had a shaky foundation um, that required you to sit down and do some planning, come up with some concrete plans to get to some type of success, and it was due to you having some type of like conflict within uh, your stability or within a home, or maybe you didn't have the support you needed. Um, you being left alone and left to your own devices to like depend on yourself really helps you lock in with a plan. And that's gonna usher in, I mean, this summer's gonna be really good for you, Cap. That's gonna usher in some type of success for you. You just gotta put together a plan, like a good plan, a solid plan. What do we have for Cap? What do we have for Cap? We got the Ace of Pentacles. So some of y'all about to get a job offer. It is not a job offer. It's an opportunity to have a new venture, and prosperity and abundance. It's a new career path or something you've manifested. Now we got the Temperance card. So you're being very patient. You are just like, divine, I give it to you. I'm going to plant that seed and I'm going to let you do the rest, divine. I see you being, I see harmony, I see balance here for you. I see you stepping into your purpose because of your patience, because of your diligence. Um, the divine, your angels, they're with you here. So yes, um, you could have dealt with like procrastination. Maybe you didn't have like any drive in you. You weren't motivated. You were still just finding yourself. I'm hearing. Yeah, no. Oh, big cat energy. You're stepping into big cat energy. Hmm. I just saw this. That's very, 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 very interesting. So you can have some secret admirers or you can have a few suitors out there. But yeah, I'm just picking up new love interests. You guys are curious about one another. You might start getting to know someone new. There could also be an apology that comes in for you, Kat. I'm gonna put that back because I just found that on the humble. But if it's supposed to come out, it will come back out. So Kat, you're healing. You're healing, but not only are you healing, you're stepping into some type of stardom. Or you got starlight qualities. You about to step into your purpose. You're really about to step into your purpose, Kat. Your faith has carried you so far, and it's just bringing in good fortune. It's bringing in good energy for you. Some of y'all could be very spiritual. If you're not already, you're about to have a spiritual awakening. Bro, you don't even see any of this coming with the moon card. Cancer season could be significant. You feel like you just been putting in work. You ain't seeing no type of results, man. You just feel like you've been bored. It's been stagnant. But you kept going, Kat. There could have been illusions that had you thinking that you was never gonna reach some type of goal. You don't even see something coming, Kat. I see you focusing on yourself. You could have gave to a lot of people in the past. I see you focusing on giving back to yourself. You could be selfish during this time. You could be very selfish. Um, I'm also picking up that there's going to be a lot of people trying to attach themselves to you once you reach some type of goal or status, Kat. Um, like I said, choose yourself and just make sure, babe. I'm not doing any personal readings right now, but if you're interested, send me a DM. We can discuss all that later. Um, I see you choosing yourself. I see you being mindful about who you allow in your space because there's gonna be a lot of people trying to attach themselves to you because you're a star. We'll catch you watch that. You're accepting the past for what it is. You're finding peace within your life. You're moving on. You could even be forgiving yourself for any personal setbacks you created. What is this? You got some people who are interested in you. Okay, Kat? They want to come in and get to know you, and some of them might even be dreaming about you. But yeah, like I said, you're just pouring into yourself. You're choosing to love on yourself more. You're creating more self care routines, even just nurturing you. I feel like there's there could be some people who's insecure about approaching you too, like because of how you may intimidate people because of how much love you show yourself. Um, yeah, you're very intuitive. You're very tapped in, Kat. You're very logical during this time. You're making head over heart decisions. You're following your intuition. Some of y'all are in y'all's divine feminine. Once again, like I said, just purifying yourself, purifying your soul, purifying your mind here. Uh, just be mindful of scattered energy. I am picking up some of y'all some 304s. Some of y'all be out here in the streets. I'm not judging though. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius. You're showing up in your own reading. Could be in deep thought about like, oh, it's the cat looking at me. Um, you could be in deep thought about like the situation. Like you're worried, you're anxious, you're in fear. You could have sleepless nights. You could be suffering from bad dreams. There's you're wanting to reach out to someone, or someone's wanting to reach out over to you. But I'm just picking up someone who wants to be honest, truthful, someone who needs mental clarity or wants to provide mental clarity um, due to a situation you guys had with one another or face. This could be in terms of work or a group setting you were involved in or a group you were involved in general. Um, I see collaboration here, team building. I see someone want to work on something with you. They want to build something with you. Someone could be a celebrity. Yeah, someone want to go out. Someone want to party. They want to go out for drinks. They want to have a good time. They're going to rebuild some type of friendship and collaborate. They want to rebuild community with you. I don't know. I don't know what Aquarius. Let me look a little deeper into this. I feel good about it, but we just gotta get a little deeper because you're showing up in your reading now. You are showing up in your reading, but there's someone's lacking clarity. Someone needs clarity on a situation. All right, we got the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like someone's worried about you giving to other people or receiving some type of wealth or someone being generous with you. Yeah, I feel like this is because this could have been someone you were connected with emotionally. You could have been in some kind of unified partner with them, but it was unrequited or, energy wasn't being reciprocated. Um, the trust ended up being lost. And I just feel like this individual is worried that you're going to find someone who's better than them. Better than me. All I know is being better than me. Yeah, I can do that too. I can do that too. I can get him juice. I can make him spill and trust me, I can in the morning I like to take him like a boost and so I don't know. I feel like there could be some people fighting for your attention or like mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Maybe you making people fight for attention or someone's making you fight for their attention. But we got the tower in reverse here. Well, now it's upright. I dropped it. Now it's completely turned upright right next to the other card. So we're gonna take it upright. There's a tower moment here. Sudden change. gonna transition. Maybe a chaotic moment that's gonna transition your life forever. Um, oh yeah, I don't like what I just heard, but like, please go to the hospital and get checked, please, Aquarius. I see something really changing your life, changing your life. Now, whoever this is coming in to help you, Aquarius, it's gonna lead to some type of public recognition help. I'm sorry. It's gonna lead to public recognition, success, wealth, victory, right? Excuse me. This person could be a celebrity, like I said. Look, listen. You disconnected from someone who put an illusion of success in front of you to go to someone that was actually successful, and it's pissing this person off because you let this person go. They're greedy. The person you let go is greedy, they're possessive, and they're trying to take control of you and the connection they have with you. But it's over. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a done deal. You've let them go. You've moved on. And I feel like they're feeling the weight of you letting them go. Now you're moving into some type of success or victory or public recognition. And all I can think about is, she used to be my girl, or guy. And yeah, it's just fucking somebody up, bro. They're all over the place emotionally. They're moody. They could be drowning themselves in a bottle. Yeah, they're exhausted. They could be ready to give up. They feel like you've released them. They could be ready to release this situation overall, um, because they just know and they see that they're not going to be able to get you back. I want you back. Sorry. This person could have been abusive. This person could have put their hands on you, Aquarius. If they didn't put their hands on you, though. This could have been real sneaky. They could have been a bully. They could have just always started conflicts, arguments. Like you got tired, and you walked away. And I'm glad you did. I'm glad you chose yourself. This person could have this person could have helped you out financially and took care of you financially, but you didn't need that. Like you chose your own independence, having to hustle it out instead of like what this person could give you. Because this person was giving to you, they were sharing their wealth with you, but they wasn't loving you, and you had to dip, and you chose to struggle financially than the struggle in a relationship with this person. And because you chose yourself, you're being rewarded. And I see somebody coming in and give you more than what this person gave. Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down. This person though was just nasty. Ooh, I'm sorry. You've moved on. Like I said, you've moved on. You let bygones be bygones. You've forgiven the situation. You released the trauma. Bro, Aquarius, I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. You don't want to argue. You want to argue. You mad. I can't argue with you. Period. Aquarius, you're not trying to argue with nobody. You've decided to move on. You've decided to heal. You've decided to go towards what makes you happy by whatever means you have to do it, even if it means taking on multiple jobs. If you are working harder right now, Aquarius, I don't see you having to work much longer. Period. Last but not least, we got Pisces. We got Pisces, baby. Pisces, baby. Swim, swim, swim. Swimming through the ocean. Swimming on the realm. Hey. Get it all up and I don't know. I can't take y'all. Pisces, forgive me for trying. Y'all just got me excited. Um, Pisces, I see you coming into new information. I see you being like curious for new information. I see you finding new ways to communicate. Maybe you're studying a dictionary, you know? Or this is someone finding a new way to communicate with you. They want to know more about you. They want to learn more about you. This could be someone who caused heartbreak for you or disappointment, or they're dealing with some type of emotional loss, emotional pain, and suffering. Whatever. Now, I do feel like this is you, Pisces. So it looks like you'll be moving on. You're gonna be moving into a cycle that brings in good karma, good energy, good fortune. You're gonna be stepping into your destiny here. But there can still be a little bit of heartbreak. You could be still harboring on different type of sorrows, right? Yeah, but until you heal that, you're gonna be repeating the same cycle. Like, you're not going to, you're gonna have to complete something within yourself until you heal what all you've been through. I do feel like there is an individual who wants to return back to you. They're gonna, this person could be younger than you, or just more, they could be immature, but they could be coming towards you for some type of closure. Maybe they're finding a way to reach out to you online. But it's time to move on. It's time for a new cycle, a new phase in life, Pisces. Yeah, I just feel like this is, if you do decide to move forward with this individual, it's going to be short lived. And you're going to have the same experience now. What I will say is your money will be up and down this next phase of your life. One moment's going to be great, next moment's going to be wonky. Still keep going. There's a need to, like, create resources and create stability. But I feel like you have been experiencing what status and wealth brings to the table, and it's not always good. And I feel like that's why there's like, I feel like that's why you had a disappointing experience in the past. I do feel like your finances will be improving and you will be celebrating life here soon. With the people you love, you'll be going out more. But it's not going to be until you heal your heart. I'm gonna eat your feelings, feel your suitcase, and throw it away with my heart. So like that's what you did. You let go of this individual, Pisces, but you gave them your fucking heart. You never took your heart back, bitch. You gotta heal. Heal. What do we got for Pisces? What do we got for Pisces? Ooh. Yeah. Okay, okay, let me see. So there is a connection coming in. There is a connection here. Let me say that. You know, there's mutual attraction. I see reciprocated love here and emotions. However, you guys could deal with addiction, some addiction. Y'all could drink a lot. You could overindulge in other things. Maybe you guys are addicted to each other. I know you motherfucking lying, Pisces. You went back to this motherfucker. Yes, you did. I know you did. You trying not to argue. Y'all trying not to argue. I feel like y'all, someone's like just trying to make amends. Like someone's not letting go. Someone just thinks about this. They like spend a lot of time thinking about this and regret. Um, someone has yet to accept and move on from this situation. I feel like it's for both of y'all. It's pissing me off. Like, yeah, you guys do not work well together with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's disharmony between you guys trying to build something together, bro. It looks like though, still somehow, some way, you guys are just deciding to avoid conflict, to respect each other's like ways of thinking and views on life, and you're just working on not disagreeing with one another and causing arguments. Um, But I'm just picking up so much tension and walking on eggshells and not really fully being who you are, Pisces. You're just like negative. You're very pessimistic. You're just like imprisoned in some type of mental entrapment when it comes to this connection between the two of you. And it's like you're not even connected to your angels, bro. Like I don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You're so disconnected. I don't know if it's the fucking wine, the spirits, or the alcohol. But your the illusions you got on rose colored glasses, bitch. You're illusion. You confusion. You're not. seeing that this is a very unhealthy connection that causes imbalance. It causes you guys to overindulge. Um, you find yourself having to reheal from this every time. Um, I know that you guys are avoiding conflict, um, but that's not going to last very long. It is going to come straight towards you, straight your way, Pisces, until you make the proper plan. It's because you haven't made any plans. You or this person to actually heal yourselves or heal the situation. You guys are just in it because you're codependent on one another. Um, and your lack of planning and your lack of direction and your lack of like purpose is just keeping you guys enmeshed with each other, and it's not really going anywhere. Um, you are about to expect arguing, expect disappointments, expect conflict. It's on its way to you. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. There's also someone watching y'all, um, keeping tabs on you, could even be lying to you or causing some type of deception or manipulation. They say one thing, but yet do another. You could be feeling like all of like pressure is on you, or like you know you've taken on all this responsibility to make something work, but it's like not worth it. And yeah, you're unhappy as fuck, Pisces. Like damn, like sorry, but that's what I'm seeing here. You could even be depressed. You're very negative. You're just in some type of I just heard self-loathing, but you could just be in some type of, you did this to yourself. You restricted yourself to this person. Like, you're holding yourself back. You're making yourself sad. You're making yourself unhappy. You can't just go off of what people are saying to you. You gotta go off action, Pisces. And I just feel like you be in daydreaming world. You be in la la land so much. Yeah, sorry. Well, happy new moon, y'all. Happy new moon in Taurus. Let's see. Let's get a collective message. Let's get a quick collective message before I get out of here. I see forward movement. Cancer season could be significant for y'all. Someone could be moving. Someone could be getting a new car or a team. There's an ending here, though. And my condolences if someone's losing an actual friend or family member or someone important in their lives. You know, my condolences for your loss. Um, Losing someone could pretty much lead to you moving somewhere or taking a trip somewhere. There is forward movement here, though. It's leading to a new beginning or some type of a rebirth. Yeah, it's going to require you to be strong. It's going to require you to be confident and to just keep going, um, and remain focused here. What do we have for the collective? Just maybe like 2 or 3 cards for the collective. You're definitely tapping into your skills. You could be manifesting collective. Someone could be good with their hands. But yeah, you're just creating financial opportunities. You could just be doing what you desire. Um, you're ambitious. You keep going. You could be developing a skill. Um, I see some of y'all too. Y'all are not playing with these people collecting. Y'all is cussing people out. Y'all is leaving people on red. You're not giving a fuck, honestly. I don't know where the shit came. But yeah. You're not playing on these people's top. I see you being a little bit more cold towards people. So take with that what you will. Keep going though. Um, keep going and keep trying. Well, don't try. Just keep doing what you do. Do what you do best. And don't lose sight of the bigger picture. And be in the now. Be in the present moment. Be as you are becoming. You feel me? Um, that's really all I got. Thank you so much. If y'all are interested in a personal reading, just send me a DM. And yeah, peace.